Hello everybody, this is Joanna of Music City Mindfulness. I'm so excited to connect with you all today and do Qigong. So Qigong or Qigong is life force energy, moving, flowing, connecting to it. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Every class will do some tuning in with the sound Om, so a little bit of mantra medicine in there. Om to open ourselves up and attune to the cosmos, and then we'll do some movement and breath work to prepare the mind and the body to connect with our energy. Okay, so let's come into a seated position here. Close the eyes, hands can be down on the knees to begin, and we're going to feel our sit bones on the floor. Lift the heart, drop the shoulders, tuck the chin in, and begin to deepen the breath. Imagine you have roots growing down from your sit bones, down, down, down to the core of the earth. Keep going down in your mind to the core of the earth until you visualize a crystal and wrap your roots around that crystal. Inhale, draw life force up the roots all the way up into the belly, the rib cage. Hold the breath and then exhale. Again, inhale, drawing the breath up the spine, into the belly, into the rib cage, and sip in more air at the top. Lift the heart, drop the shoulders, feel the body full of air, and then exhale, release. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Holding the breath. Exhale. Let's bring the hands up to the heart and rub the palms together, creating a heat. The eyes can stay closed. Rub the palms together. Feel yourself anchored into the earth. And then bring the hands to the heart. Tuck the back of the thumbs at that little notch in the sternum. And again, just feeling the breath draw up the spine. Inhale a little more at the heart. Exhale. And let's choose a power word to dedicate our practice to today, something we want to call in or something we want to release. Find that power word. And once you have it, inhale and exhale, project it out. Let's tune in with the sound Om 3 times. Let's inhale to begin. Om. Again. Om. And once more. Hold the breath. Sip in a little more air. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Slowly bringing the hands down to the knees. Let's consciously unlock the legs, not moving too quickly. Unlock the legs, and we're going to start with a baby back bend and drop the arms wherever they go. So if they only land on the shins, that's totally fine. Drop the head forward and begin deep breathing. Remember that we're focusing on lengthening the spine here, okay? So you want to inhale, imagine the breath drawing up the spine. As you exhale, bend from the waist and lengthen. Inhale up the spine. Exhale, bend from the waist and lengthen. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Let's begin bouncing. Bouncing like you're bending from the waist, like you're doing mini push-ups off the legs. We're opening up the lower back. Your chin is tucked in, so you can feel it all along your neck. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly slide the arms up. Lean back, shake out the legs. So we're opening up the spine. You know, the yogis taught us, and even the ancient sages and the Buddhists, that we had to keep our spine moving and fluid so that we can comfortably sit in meditation and get the best benefits. So that's what we're doing today. I am probably getting dust all over me on this dusty deck, but it's pretty out, so here we are. All right, so let's tap the inner thigh here. My legs are open, just enough where I feel a gentle pressure, but nothing crazy. I'm not overdoing it. I'm gonna tap my inner thigh and make my way down the leg, moving energy down this meridian, okay? So in ancient Chinese medicine, as you probably know from acupuncture, there's meridian lines, kind of like pipelines we want to clear out, get the stagnant energy out, and bring new life force in. So we're going to sweep that out. Let's do the back area too, the sit bones, down the legs, down, 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 and sweep. Very good. And now we're going to stretch again. So come up, open the heart, and then drop both arms down towards wherever you reach. I'm going to reach for the foot, but grab wherever you can. Bring the nose towards the knee. Let's connect the breath as we inhale, open, look at the hand. As you exhale, drop the nose towards the knee. The breath really glides with the movement. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do about 5 more on your own. Focus on the breath. Really open the heart. Maybe tilt the pelvis as you inhale, open up. Exhale, drop the belly button, the nose towards the knee. Keep going. Once you finish the next exhale out, folding over, hold the breath out, and take a breath here. Exhale, bend down a little bit more, and then inhale, reach up to the sky with both hands. Tilt yourself over to the other side. Same thing, use the breath to guide the movement. Look at the hand as you open. Exhale, follow the hand down, nose to the knee. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going at your own pace, making sure that you connect the movement with the breath. Big, deep breaths. Very good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Push into the floor. Reach up with both arms. Exhale, float the arms down. Sit for a moment. Big breath in. Big sigh out. And bounce the legs together, bringing the legs back together. Gentle bounce as we do that. Very good. Very good. Hope everybody's feeling good. Let's come back into an easy pose. 2 more stretches. We're gonna work on the spine in a circular way. Big circles around the waist. As you inhale, you bring the heart through. Let me show you from the side profile here. As you inhale, pull the heart through. Exhale, I'm curving around and back. Inhale, pulling the heart through. Exhale. Now I'm gonna add a breath work to this exercise. I'm gonna breathe in and out of the nose really powerfully, and you can blow the nose if you need to, because you really want to clear out both nostrils. That is the gateways to the brain, right? The right and left hemisphere of the brain. So we want that to be clear. And then go ahead and give a little squeeze of the belly as you go around and back, giving the internal organs a nice massage. Let's go with this breath work. Inhale, exhale, around and back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Exaggerated breath. Just 10 more seconds. Keep going. Find your breath. Let the breath be like a meditative breath for you, keeping you going. Inhale around and forward, exhale around and back. Last few. Very good. Let's inhale center, big breath in. Exhale through the mouth. I'm really exaggerating that exhale for a good release. I need to release. So you want to do that if you're needing to release. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. And let's go in the opposite direction. The same thing. Bring the heart through on the inhale. Squeeze the belly gently on the exhale. We'll do this for about 45 seconds. Powerful breath. Inhale around and forward. Exhale around and back. Halfway there. Keep going. If the mind wanders, really get into the movement, get into the breath. Last 10 seconds. Remember, we're warming up the body. We're opening up the channels so we can really feel our life force energy today. Last couple. Excellent. Inhale, center. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, center. Exhale through the mouth. Sit for 30 seconds. Notice any subtle changes. We're going to do one more stretch. If you could stay seated, stay seated. If you need to stretch out the legs, stretch out the legs now while I show you the exercise. So the fingertips are in the front, my thumbs are in the back, my arms are parallel to the floor, and I'm going to twist, almost like a washer machine, and my head follows. So I'm going to inhale left, exhale right, and I'm going to do that powerful breath in and out of the nose. If it's not comfortable for you to do that, totally fine. But it is really cleansing to the blood, to the brain, to the tissue in the body. It feels really good. So give it a shot. If it's not for you, just breathe however feels comfortable for you. But let's go ahead and come back into a seated position and begin the exercise. Powerful breath. Inhale left, exhale right. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds. So find a groove. You're gonna sound, like you're in a rhythm here. That's gonna get you into that tranquil state. Eyes are closed, focus inward, just 15 more seconds. Good. Inhale, center. Pull the elbows back. Hold the breath for 3, 2, exhale. Lower the hands down. Just take a few breaths in the seated position. Notice any changes in the body or the mind. All right, we're going to begin the next portion, which is the actual energy tune-up. We're going to get connected with our energy today. In the next class, we'll learn how to use it for healing. But for this one, let's just start to feel what's actually going on in our energy field. So kick out the legs if you need to, and I'll explain what we're going to do. So when we start, we will be in a seated position. We're just stretching right now. Do whatever you need to do intuitively to loosen up more. So the idea for this is to feel like a magnetic push between the palms. We have the most energy in the palms. These are also like exit ways for energy, right? So in Chinese medicine, we're trying to move the energy, the stagnant energy out the fingertips, out the toes, but we could also feel our field between the palms pretty easily if you don't overthink it, okay? So when you're ready, come back into a seated position, and we're going to begin with the palms face up, and you're just gonna follow my voice, okay? If you need to peek, you can, but close the eyes. Palms are face up. Remember your sit bones rooted down, down, down to the core of the earth, and begin to sense your palms. Just notice the sensations on your palms. Palms, palms, palms. Slowly bring the palms up to a prayer pose, but do not touch. In front of the heart, leave them about a half an inch apart from one another, and sense the sensation between the hands. They're about a half an inch apart from one another in prayer pose at the heart center. As slowly as you can, slowest you could ever move, open and close the hands ever so slightly without touching, opening and bringing it back to about a half an inch, opening and bringing it back, sensing the palms, the palms, the palms. Now the fingers might begin to curve a little bit. That's totally natural. Just sense the feeling between the middle of the palms, ever so slightly pushing together and pulling away. You may begin to feel as if two magnets are pushing against one another. Play with that sensation. Open slightly, close slightly. The hands might move farther away from one another. Maybe they're about as wide as the heart or the chest. Sensing the energy between the hands, begin to let it grow, opening a little bit more, closing ever so slightly, feeling what's happening between the palms. Palms, the palms, feeling the palms. Now take it upon yourself to open and close as wide or small as you want, following your sensation, whatever you're sensing between the palms. Everything's okay. It's your energy. Open, close. Now slowly bring your hands up towards the face. Don't touch the face, but begin to move the hands around the face like you're washing the face with this life force. And the same thing with the hair. Do not touch, just move the energy around the head space, the side, the back. Beautiful. Without touching, slide the hands behind the head and sweep the shoulders around down to the chest. Sweep the chest down, the belly, the legs. Remember, we're not touching. Take one hand, slide around the head and down the shoulder, down the arms, like you're sweeping energy from the top of the head, from one side, down the arms. Sweep it, sense the feelings on your hands, sweep, then switch. Half of the other head, slide it down, out the arms. You're not touching, you're just moving it out. Very consciously and slowly, let the legs kick out in front of you. In front of the face, glide the hands down, down the chest, and sweep down the legs, out the feet. Maybe even the top of the head, down the face, sweeping down. A few more times without touching, like you're sweeping down the energy. And then the same thing, the back, go backwards, and then just slide your hands down the back and down the legs. So almost like you're splashing water on yourself, and then sliding the hands down the back and out. Beautiful. Coming back into an easy pose, rub the palms together. You should very easily feel heat between the palms right now after what we just did. Bring the hands up to the eyes. Open the eyes and inhale. Imagine golden light filling up your brain and your whole body. Exhale through the mouth. Eyes are open. Inhale, golden light. Exhale through the mouth. Massage the face. I want you to say out loud, I love my beautiful face. I love my beautiful face. Massage your brain. I love my beautiful brain. You're actually touching now. Sweep down the arms. Good job. Sweep down. And then up with the legs again. Give yourself a big hug. Really sweep. You're actually sweeping. Very good. Amazing. So hopefully, let's come back to seating just for a moment. Hopefully you feel light. Let's actually just check in for a moment. The hands can be face up. Sit with the spine straight. Just take a few breaths in. Notice how much more peaceful we are when we tune in and remember that we're not just our physical bodies, that we are energy. Hopefully you had a sense of what that means today, and next week we'll go in much deeper. Thank you so much for joining. Again, this is Joanna Barbera of Music City Mindfulness. Let's close with a long Om. Bring the palms together. Big breath in. Om. Inhale. Exhale. I hope you have a beautiful day. See you soon.